Hello, Stampers. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. Today is Thursday the 16th. Why is this not coming up here? There we go. All right. So I have a super cute fun fold I'm going to share with you today. It is using the cup of tea stamp set and dies. I'm also going to be using the Tea Boutique designer series paper. I also have some of the new product from the exclusives, the online exclusives. I got those last night, so I'm going to share those with you guys. Hello, Wendy. How are you, my dear? Well, this wasn't kind of kind of sort of the plan, but I went in and I was like, okay, I have this new lipstick. I haven't tried it. I'm going to put it on. Well, it's one of those lipsticks that once you put on, it's on for like the day. It's one of those stay somethings. I can't remember what it's called. So as you can see, I've kind of tried to rub some of it off because this is, a little too bright for my likings, but what do you do? I guess once it's there, right? So I know I went and I put some on my daughter and I was like, well, I guess since it's one of those stay kinds, then she can't because she likes to put her fingers in her mouth a lot. It won't wear off. So she's all glammed up and looking pretty as ever. But look at this, you guys. It was this kind of morning. Look how huge this coffee cup is. It was a big coffee cup kind of morning. So this morning I get up. Well, last night before I went to bed, I was kind of like contemplating what card I wanted to share with you guys today because I really had nothing in mind. I was kind of, after playing with the Tea Boutique designer series paper last night during mystery stamping, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't used that set in quite some time. So of course I go on Pinterest and I look all through and I really couldn't just find anything. Yeah, right? It's amazing. Until I start getting the shakes and then I'm like, all right, back up, girl. You've had way too much coffee. But it's amazing. So yes, after playing with that paper last night during mystery stamping, I was like, I haven't played with the cup of tea set in quite some time. So again, I went on Pinterest and I found this really, really cool fun fold that I have not seen yet. And it was from Tara Beth. She's the one that created it. So big shout out to her. So yeah, we're going to have fun today. It's going to be kind of a really, really cute card. Well, because why would I show you an ugly card? I mean, let's be real. I'm kind of biased. I think all of my cards are pretty, but then sometimes I will think of something in my mind, and then when I go to put it on the paper, sometimes it just doesn't work. So I don't show you guys those ones. So, all right, you guys, I am Danny Gorilla. Hello, Mom. I am Danny Gorilla with stampinthepinkbarn.com. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you guys come in here. I'm going to get you guys flipped around and I'm going to show you guys a couple of cool things that came up. And again, I'm going to show you some of those online exclusives that I have gotten because it's always neat to see those things in person because I don't make ugly cards. Well, you don't see the behind the scenes all the time because sometimes I do make an ugly card and then it just gets scrapped because nobody needs to see that. But let's be real. It happens. So, it is what it is. All right. I'm going to get you guys flipped around and I'm going to go over some things. I'm going to show you those new online exclusive products. And yeah, then we're going to get into this. All right. Because I know my husband has a lot of things he wants to do today. Now that it's not raining today, it's still very overcast, but it's not raining like it was yesterday. Oh, Miss Patty, hello. She is doing well. She's actually been getting around quite nicely. I mean, she can answer you on here, but yeah, she is able to breathe a little bit better now. She said that she feels like, because you guys know how she has to go in and have knee surgery, which she now has that scheduled for June. Um, but her knee has been killing her so bad. So now she has just told me the other day when we went to Phoenix to pick my husband up from the airport, she told me it's the craziest thing that since she's had this heart procedure done, her knee is not causing her the pain anymore. Who would have thought that your heart would have to do with the pain in your knee? But I will tell you, all the swelling that she had in her ankle and in her knee and everything because of the pain, it's now not there. So maybe that's what was contributing to the pain. So I don't know. It's just, it seems very odd that, I mean, you think of your heart as being kind of a main component in your body. It's kind of like your brain. You got to have it. But just the difference in how she's feeling, and it's incredible. She is, losing weight. She is, it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, who would have thunk, right? Absolutely. Yeah, and it's kind of eye-opening, honestly, because when we were in seeing the PCP after she had the surgery, she has to have a like checkup with her like personal doctor. And so her and I both have, and so does my husband. We all see the same physician. And so I was talking to the doctor when we were in there, and I asked her, I go, so is this like a hereditary thing? Is this something that I need to be worried about? And so she said that we needed to talk to the heart doctor to find out. There were two different things. Now, again, she can answer this better than I can because I don't remember exactly the names of these doctors' terms. But they had said that depending on what it was that was going on, one of them is hereditary and one of them's not. Well, I'm pretty sure when the doctor had come back, he had said that it wasn't the hereditary one. So she said, she goes, definitely, if it was something that it was hereditary, then they would start checking me for these things. But I'm pretty sure I'm okay. I'm not having any of those, symptoms like what she was having, but, who knows? It could come with time. So I don't know. So anyways, yes, she is feeling like so much better. It's crazy how well she is doing. So she is definitely on the mend. So thank you guys all for your amazing cards that you guys have sent. And also for you guys have sent the sympathy cards for my father-in-law's passing. It has been so beautiful seeing cards come in. Now I will share those cards with you guys on Monday because when I do my just our hot flashes. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, girl. Woo! Those things get me all the time. Yikes. Yeah. What did you call it the other day, Wendy? You called it the mental pause. That is so true. So Wendy was telling me the other day that she calls uh perimenopause, she calls it mental pause, which it's absolutely the truth. And I was like, oh, I gotta keep that one because that is so real and so true. Yep, mental pause, there it is. Yeah, that was wonderful. I was like, what a great way, because it is, your mind just is gone. And I have heard about these women that go and have these pellets. They inject them into your butt, like a butt cheek, and they're supposed to be kind of not necessarily a replacement of hormones, but it's supposed to like balance your hormones out. But I don't know, I'm a little bit skeptical about all that. So I think I need to do my research before I even think about having something like that done. I follow a couple people on TikTok that talk about them and how they are just like phenomenal, that it has definitely changed everything in their lives. But I don't know. That's something I gotta, yeah. Yeah, I gotta, woo, think about that one. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna get you guys flipped around and we're gonna get into some business here. Look at that. You guys get to stare down the big cup of coffee there. All right, here we are, coffee and cards. Whoop, whoop. So right now we have the current paper pumpkin. This paper pumpkin is going to be amazing. It comes with a little organizer that's going to come in this kit that you can organize this kit in very many different ways. You can use it for your adhesives. You can put your little mini stamp spots in there. It's just going to be wonderful. I'm so glad that they did this because it's probably one of the most asked questions that I get. How do you store your Stampin' Spots? Well, here you go. Here's the kit for you. Not only are you going to get this organizer out of this, you're going to get the stamp set, you're going to get another ink spot, you're going to get some beautiful cherry blossom die cut images. It's going to make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, 9 matching envelopes. You're going to get some iridescent foil die cuts, 1 shaded spruce ink spot, and a photopolymer stamp set. It says the best is yet to come. Get everything you need to send someone an elegant and unique card. So yeah, make sure you guys follow the links in the description here to get yourself this. Also, you can do the prepaid if you want to just buy yourself so many months of kits, but just know that you can always suspend a kit if it's just not something that you want, okay? Online exclusives. This is where I'm going to bring in a couple of these online exclusives. Now, you know that when you visit the online exclusives in my store, you're going to not only see these products, but you're going to see those new kits. And like I had told you guys last night during coffee and cards, or during mystery stamping, that I had ordered the new kaleidoscope kit, which is actually kind of right here as well. But I want to just kind of give you guys an up-close look at this because sometimes these photos just don't do these colors justice. Now here is the, let me grab a piece of, well, if I can pick this up because my hands don't want to work right now. I'm going to put this behind here so you can kind of see a better view of these stamp sets. It's just because you're special to me. Then we have wishing you a magical birthday. Thanks. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you so much. May your day be filled with light and love. So very, very cool sentiments that come in with this kit. And I've got this all, you can go to my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com, and if you go to the promotions and scroll down, you'll see the colorful kaleidoscope. So you can kind of see this, you can hit the little images there and they'll kind of zoom it up for you so you can see these a little bit better. This is going to come with the gray granite. And let's get this thing opened. But these colors, my gosh, are just absolutely gorgeous. Well, maybe I'll get this thing open. Jeez. So I was saying that these have these kaleidoscope already laser cut pieces in here. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, geez, Louise. So know that when you buy our kits are always going to come with, as long as you buy a kit that has a stamp set with it, which like I said, this one comes with all these little thanks, you are going to get a brand new clear acrylic block with your set. This also comes with some mini dimensionals. It comes with these beautiful brass looking embellishments. Geez, my words are gone. And then here are all these laser die cut pieces. Now these are almost, they're thick cardstock, but they almost feel like cardboard actually. They're pretty thick. This one got a little bit jacked up in here, but I'll fix it. So yeah, it comes with those ones. Then you have these. And I know some people, especially on these like this, You can take this and put it on a piece of white paper, use this as a stencil, and then use your blender brush to then get that off onto a white paper. If you want to put a different color behind there, you can save one of each of these and use those as a stencil to something. So aren't those beautiful? I like the shape of this one. It's kind of neat. And then again, you got all of your envelopes. It looks like you're gonna get 3 of each of those colors. The gray granite, the petal pink, and the Bermuda Bay, or that almost looks like Calypso Coral. Then look at these card bases. There's the Night of Navy one. That's where you get that kaleidoscope look to that. Look at that one. Now it looks like, because of the shape of this, now I could be wrong because I didn't pull out that little paper, but it looks like this little piece right here, if I can pick it up, is somehow going to fit over the front of that. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And look at the gold foiling on these. And then you've got the gray granite ones. Beautiful. And then, of course, you've got these little pop-up pieces for doing down the sides of these to make these stand up. So these are long strips of adhesive, foam adhesive. So they're going to add dimension. You put those down the sides of this, and this is going to pop that up off of your card base. Then you've got your little foil pieces here. These are for your stamped images. Very, very pretty. Then you've got these as well to stamp on those. And then your little adhesive mini glue dots. And then you get a full sheet here that it has a QR code on there that you can run your phone or whatever over the front of that, whatever device you have. And it will give you the directions. There's probably a directional video. And then you have a step-by-step 3 leaflet here that walks you through how to create each card. See, and they even show you right here where to stick those foam strip dimensionals that I was telling you about, to put those on there to pop that up off that card base. So yes, very, very awesome kit. I'm so glad I got that. I have so many birthday cards that I need to work on, and that's going to be great for birthday cards because I love this. Wishing you a magical birthday. So I will be working with that. Let me show you the other things that I got. So I got the gold and silver trim combo. This is right here. This is beautiful. Now I should have opened this earlier, but of course I wasn't thinking. So there is the one in gold. And then you've got the one in silver. So those are gorgeous. Then I got the 2-inch punch, which they're both on back order right now. So just know that those will be coming back in the store, this one and the 1 3/4 punch. Then I got the leaf punch along with the tropical leaf stamp set. In that you can buy in a full bundle right here, which is going to save you 10% if you buy the bundle together. So you get both of these in a set, or you can buy them separately if you don't want the punch, or if you don't want the stamp set and you just want the punch, you can buy those separately. They are both in the store right here separately. And then I got the Rhino, or Rhino Ready. Dyslexia, be real. And this is a adorable set. This comes with 17 dies where you can create really cute tree images, as you can kind of see right here. I know it's pretty far away, but it is a very, very cool. So you can get this in a bundle as well. So very, very cute. And then I got the dies. These are called the radiating stitch dies. These are these right here. So it has all these different rectangles that have all these little like embossed pieces that are going to show up on those rectangles for frames. And the cool thing is these frames can be set inside of each other for kind of like a nesting. Then you've got a heart and then a couple of little circles here. So yeah, so that is what I got. When the smaller punch comes back in, I will be ordering that. Oh, I gotta put my hair up. It's driving me bananas. It's starting to get wispy. So hold on just 2 seconds. There we go, that's better. And then don't forget that those in colors that are retiring are the 2021, 2023. So make sure you guys go inside of the store. If you have any of the ink pads, make sure you purchase the refill, so you have those for many, many years to come, and you can continue using those. Grab yourself some paper that matches so you can make sure that you have all of your coordinating papers to go along with one another. So yes, very, very beautiful. And I do know that the stamp sets are on low inventory. So if you don't have those stamp sets and you want them, make sure you grab those ASAP. And then I have my adhesive kits. These are $30. I mail those right to you. That $30 does include shipping. So just know that you can order this from me. It comes with everything that you need to take to your stamp camps or stamp classes or whatever you like to attend, and all your adhesives will be in there ready to go for you. It comes in a really cute little bag. I think I have, oh, here's one. I was gonna say, I think I have a kit already made up here. So this is everything you're gonna get. It's all pictured here. You can go to my blog, and on every one of my blog posts, if you scroll down towards the bottom, you're gonna see the adhesive kit. If you click on that image, it's gonna look just like this. If you click the little image, it'll bring up the form that you can purchase this for me, and I will get that shipped to you. So it's a perfect size to add other little things to this if you wish, like a pair of snips, or you know, maybe you want your take your pick tool added into that kit, then you can absolutely add all those things. I gave you plenty of space to do that. All right, let's get down to this card. So what I am using is, I am using the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. Like I said, you guys saw me use this last night in mystery stamping. Very, very gorgeous paper. Very bright and cheery colors. The Tea Boutique stamp set is full of little teacups. You've got some greenery that you can stick in that on the side of those cups. You've got even the little tea bag tag that we're going to use today to make this. And then you've got all these gorgeous dies that cut these little cups out so you can have those images be able to be popped up on your pages. So yeah, so we're going to be using this and this paper. So let me get all the pieces out that I need. I'm going to use that. All right, so we're going to be using all these different little stamps here. So let me get all these put out and arranged. So for the first thing, I'm just going to grab a piece of basic white. This is 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be the inside of our card. And I just grabbed a couple little scraps that I had hanging out for my card base. So let me see which one I need. Okay, so we can do a very wide. I think I kind of like the wider on this. So let's go ahead and adhere that down. Okay, this is going to go inside of my card base, and we are going to go ahead and stamp this with, it says, thank you for your friendship, and we are going to actually use the Tahitian Tide for this. And I'm just going to stamp that right like that. Okay. Close this up for now. Okay, and then set that aside because that's going to go on the inside of our base. And then our actual base is 5.5 by 4, but 5.5 by 4 1/4. And we are going to score this. So our length of our card is 5.5. Then we're going to cut it at 5 1/4, and then we're going to line up one side of our card base, and we're going to put that on the 1 inch, and I am using the ruler over here on the right hand side of this. So when I line that up on the 1 inch mark, it's now going to put this side of my card base on the 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to go ahead and score that. And then I'm going to fold this over. So if you don't know, when you're doing your scoring, make sure your bump is on the inside. I know that almost seems counterintuitive, but it really makes your card base just look so much better. So bumps to the inside and then your valley to the outside. So when you go to fold this, it's going to look like that. So it's just going to be one little tiny crease there. Okay, that is our card base. I'm going to go ahead and add the inside layer to this card. Okay, like that. Then I have a little piece of this designer series paper that matches this here. Now this is going to be, what did I have that at? I think that is, because this is 1 inch, so it's going to be 7/8 of an inch by 5 3/8, I believe. Yep, 5 3/8. So then that is going to go there. So it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller than that piece there. Okay, that's going to go right there. All right. And then we need to grab a piece of basic white. Now this is cut at 3.5 by 7. And what we're going to do with this is we are going to score this . I had my little instructions here. What did I do with it? Okay. We're going to score this at 3.5 and at 4. Okay. So 3.5 and 4. So that is going to fold it right in half. And then it's going to then fold back on itself like this. Now we are going to decorate this little part right here. So when we go to put this on, we want to make sure we have a strong adhesive. So I will then run that across there, and then we're going to match that up just to that score line there. And then that is going to set just like that on that little flap. But we're going to decorate this first. Okay. So let's grab I'm going to use my a scrap piece of Tahitian Tide, and I'm going to grab my Starry Sky, and then I am using the striped little teacup right here to stamp on that. Now, if you want to, you might want to grab your Stamparatus for this, but we're just going to stamp that on there, and I'm going to hold it. and let that marinate into that paper. Okay. Now see, I'm going to flip that over because I don't like that inside piece being seen. So I'm just going to hold that like that and let that marinate because one of my stripes were seen. Okay. Now see, that didn't turn out. That's why you might want your Stamparatus. Okay. I'm going to call that good. I already, because this is not as porous as our basic white when you go to do your stamping, I've already die cut one of these out. So it's right here. Nice and pretty and already done up for us. So that is then going to go right on our card base like that. Then I need a scrap. This is Parakeet Party. And I am grabbing Garden Green. And then I'm going to use the greenery right here. The green little sprigs to stamp on this little piece here. Okay, just like that. And then I am going to use a scrap of crushed curry and a scrap of Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to cut the little lemon out of that. So let's bring the die cutting machine over. Now, let's not lose all of our little bits here. I'm also going to be using a little scrap piece here. I'm going to stamp the flowers. Actually, I'm going to use this scrap because it's a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my crushed curry and I'm going to stamp these flowers in crushed curry like that. And then I'm going to clean this off. And then I'm going to stamp in Sweet Sorbet. Do all my stamping while I have my die cutting machine out here. I'm going to do that. Okay. And then call that one good. And then I'm going to take my little tea tag and using black Memento, I'm just going to stamp that little tag. And then I'm going to use the words, it's tea time, but I am going to do the tea time. Let's do that in the, where did I, oh, Starry Sky. It's time for tea. I thought it said tea time, but it's not. It's time for tea. All right, and then we're going to die cut all this since we have it, and this here, and we're going to die cut these two pieces. But I've already die cut this to already have it, so it was already dry, so I didn't wind up losing pieces. So on that yellow, I am going to use the full little lemon slice here on the piece of Daffodil Delight, and then, or maybe that's So Saffron, I don't know, but either way. And then I'm going to use the little cut out, more dimension piece of those little slices on crushed curry. Okay, I'm going to die cut those. And when I do, I'm going to glue those together, and then see my little lemon slice there? Isn't that cute? Okay. So now I'm going to add, I'm going to die cut these pieces out. So I need to move my cup of coffee so I don't make a mess. I'm going to put this on here and die cut the little greenery out. Okay, line up. Actually, I'm going to slide that down and actually try to get this on here. So hopefully we can die cut one of these flowers at the same time as we're doing this. So then that is going to go there. Let me grab another piece of washi. So I like to put it on my skin first. I know that's kind of gross, but it gets the oils from my skin, so then it doesn't wind up tearing my paper when I go to pull that off. So let's go ahead and die cut both of these out. Okay, so there's that. Here's all my little flowers that I don't want to lose. So I'm going to set those aside. Then come back in and move this little piece over to the red flowers. So Wendy, has your guys' snow melted much at all? Are you guys still having crazy snow there? And hopefully your hubby made it home okay from work yesterday. Okay, I'm going to put this here. We're going to die cut both of those. Okay, there's that. Let's get these scraps out of the way. I believe we're done die cutting, so let's keep all of our pieces separated. Okay, I'm going to move these little flowers out of the way again. And then here's our little tea time tag. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab, we need some, we're gonna need some of the twine so we can attach this little tag to the front of this. So we're going to use, I think I'm gonna actually grab this one right here on top. I'm gonna use the blue and the white. We're also going to bring in some of the 2022 and 2024 in color matte decorative dots for this. Let me get these out of the way. What else do we need to do? We need to bring this back in here. Okay, and we are going to add our little cup, but first let me cut off a little piece of this twine here. Not very long, just a short little piece. And I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of the It's Time for Tea. And then just run that little piece of twine in there like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the back of this. put it over here. Now I'm going to kind of just decide where I want that kind of hanging. And then I'm just going to put this up just a bit so it looks like that little tag is just so slightly hanging there. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to put a little dimensional on the back of that tag, one of the minis. Then I'm going to turn that and put it right like that. Okay. Then back here, I'm going to grab my glue. And then I'm going to grab that little sprig there and just place that right on the back. And then flip this over and make sure we're straight. Okay, and then let's put some dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, that is going to come right down here towards the bottom because we want to make sure this is going to still flip open like that. Okay, so that's going to go on our card piece there. Let me go ahead and stamp. I'm going to actually glue this shut with some Stampin' Seal like that. Okay. Now I can see where I want to put my little stamped image here. And I am going to do this. Let's see. I'm going to do it in the Starry Sky again. And that says, let's get together soon. I'm just going to stamp that right in the center here. And then this is where we're going to place this little lemon peel or lemon slice. I'm just going to put that just like that. Cute, cute. Okay, and then let's add some of these little flowers to this. So I'm going to come in with just a dab of glue. You can use your glue dots if you wish. So I'm just going to grab one of these red flowers and put it right there. And then let's do a little yellow one right over here. Look, I'm starting to get the shakes, you guys. I drank too much coffee today. I mean, is there such a thing? I guess when your body tells you that, right? That's when you know that it's real. Okay, let's put this right here. Let's do one there, and we'll do another one right up here. So let's grab a little yellow, put it right there. Let's grab a red and put it right here. Okay. Then we are going to grab our things. Let's get this part put together first though. All right, so like I said, when you put this on here, you're gonna watch your little flap and your two sides. Oh, you got your paper pumpkin. I'm waiting for mine. Nice. Okay, so I just put my Stampin' Seal on there. I'm going to figure out where this is going to be centered. Maybe I'm going to push this down. Okay. And then I'm just going to actually go like this. I'm going to do it like that, so I make sure that I'm right on that crease. I can hear my husband and my son out there. They have to take, so because we live so rural, we don't have like garbage service like we used to when we lived in the city. So when we lived up in Portland, so we have to take our garbage into the dump. So that's what they're getting ready to do today. Lucky them, right? Okay, so then I have a piece of designer series paper. This is 5.5 by 4.25. So it is the full width of our card. Now, when you go to put this on here, do make sure that you have it all lined up before you adhere anything down. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal again and run a full glob of that right across there. And then do the same thing. No, it's not melted yet. Well, as long as it stops snowing, I guess that's kind of, well, and hopefully it doesn't freeze over, so then you guys are dealing with ice, because holy God, we all know that ice is not fun when we have that freezing rain. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it right against that crease of my score line. Make sure all my sides are lined up. Just like that, because since I'm using seal, I don't have another shot at this. Once I apply this down, it's stuck. There's no going back. So there we go, there's that. And there is my beautiful little card. So you've got, it's almost like a twofer. You've got kind of two cards in one, because you've got this little front flap here that you could write a little sentiment in here or whatever. And then when you flip this in the inside, this is where you can write more. So isn't that so cool? Isn't that cute? And then let's add some of these to this cute little front here. So I'm going to grab, and because this designer series paper is kind of a thinner, it's not thick like cardstock, this isn't going to give you a bunch of bulk and weight, because I know some people think, oh my gosh, it's going to weigh a ton, because now that you have both of these on there, it's really not. It's really no heavier than any other card that you create, because this is thin and this is almost taking up what your rest of your cardstock would weigh. So please know that this can be mailed through regular mail. Okay, I'm going to grab this little blue one and put that there. Let's grab a little blue one, put up here. Let's grab this one, put it right there. And then let's do a little blue in the inside of that, just like that. Let's call that good. I think I like that. Beautiful. Maybe, you know what, this is too light. I'm going to take that one off. And let's do kind of a little darker one. There we go. That's better. That's more seeable. Alrighty, you guys. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that the coolest little fold? I love it. Absolutely love, love, love this fold. So you're going to see many more cards to come using this. I actually think I'm going to use the rhino and make a card like this as well, because it's just too cute not to. And with having some like tropical paper in the back, ooh, how fun would that be? Or even using that new tropical leaf set on a card like this would be really cool. So I hope you guys give this a try. And if you do, please post your finished projects over on Pink Barn Stampers group. We love to see your guys' inspiration. And please do not feel that your card is not good enough to post there, or you don't make good enough. Please don't feel like that. Every card is worth seeing. I just want you guys to know that. And we love to see what everyone makes. I will not tolerate negativity. So please know that nobody is going to say anything bad about your card, because if so, they will not be a part of my group anymore. Because we all need inspiration and we all start somewhere. So you guys need to know that we love to see your guys' crafts and your cards and your projects. It doesn't only have to be a card. Please know that as well. You can do any of your 3D projects over there. We love to see it all. If you're a scrapbooker, throw your scrapbook pages up there. Just wonderful. All right, you guys. So I hope you enjoy this card. Oops, you know what? I forgot to glue this little flap down. Goofy. So I'm just going to grab my glue here and just do it just like that and then put that down, because we don't need all that flip flapping around. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed creating it for you, and hopefully it kind of inspires you to go sit down and spend your Thursday crafting, because God knows my day is spent crafting. And when I find a new fun fold like this, oh my Lord, I have to now create everything with this. All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys back here on Monday over on my Facebook Live page. You can look in my events. I've already created an event for that. You can hit the little going button on that event, and that will let you know when I go live. Posted in just a little bit. I have to go take photos of it and do all the dimensions of it and everything, but it will be written up over on my blog. Give me just a couple of hours to get everything set up. So if you come back, it'll be over on the blog. All right, that is stampinthepinkbarn.com. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.